Chat. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? I'm testing my microphone, singular, not plural, in different spots. And now it's like, I don't know, I don't like it. It's hitting my monitor. It's in a way, it's got dog fur on it all the time. I swear to God. God damn. My dogs don't even come in here that often. Like, it must be on me. I'm testing my... Ew, it's me. Speaking of me, it's me. God. Damn, but I hope you all had a great day today. I had a good day, can't complain. Can't complain. Did a couple errands, it was nice. Went to the dispensary and there was a cop on the opposite side of the street that is speed trap. And I'm like, haha, you can't do anything about this, it's legal now. So that was funny. It was a little like full circle moment where back in the day, before it was legal, you'd be, you know, avoiding them at all costs. You know, if there was a cop outside at your spot, you'd be like, all right, we need to hang for a few hours. Okay. Or we need to go for a drive somewhere, like out to eat type shit. That's actually the best one. Well, that's how you become friends with your dealers. It's true. It's actually happened every time for me, where you become friends through having to have a prolonged hangout. Anyway, not appropriate for this conversation. Smoke responsibly. I'm only talking about weed, by the way, if you want to know what I mean by dealer. Only weed. That's all I'm talking about. Hence why that doesn't happen to me anymore. But we are here with Golden Lap, which, let me click on the game, is a very interesting game. It's more akin to Motorsport Manager than F1 Manager, but it's still different. It's simplified, and it's also taking place in the 1970s. So we got the old teams that I know nothing about. I mean, I could tell a few of them. But I know like nothing about this. I know how to play the game a little bit because I've watched a few videos of just Let's Plays. And I got paid this week, you know, so as you do. And yeah, hell yeah, we're here. We're obviously gonna immediately go into career mode. Welcome to go through the journey. Yep. And also, the music is a bit loud. So let's real quick. I already lowered this. I feel like that's better for you guys. Alright, we'll get back into that. New career, of course. We're gonna call it David Hat. That's my guy's full name. Here are the teams. By the way, I don't think I'm in the way of any of them. I mean, I'm in the way of Hemlock. I'm in the way of Hemlock. Okay. That's fine, but that's Hemlock, if you can't tell. If I am correct, obviously Ferrari, McLaren, Lotus? Then we've got Williams. I know this one is March. And I think that's all I know. I think that's all I know. Now, being born in April, I'm very tempted to take April. When I first saw this game, I'm like, what would I do if I first did my first playthrough? Maybe what I assume is Williams, which is Wayland. And maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Their logo's making me think of like a tank, you know? I definitely don't think I'm going to go with the top 3 teams at the very least. Just because it might be, especially Ferrari. From what I've seen, Ferrari is OP. I mean, as they were, of course, historically accurate, which they should be. So the 2 series I've seen, the first one they took night, and then the second one that I started today, which is someone I watched a long time ago from Mountain Blade Warband, they took April. So I'm tempted to not pick these, and maybe pick the next one up, or maybe Bancroft. I like their logo. Is that a Cobra? Hemlock's got an adorable logo. Maybe I take Hemlock for their logo. Predicted position. I was gonna say, are all these teams British? Knight is an American team, which is something I would think. Lord Hemlock, damn, what a name. Questionable reputation. They've shown great potential in their choices of drivers. I mean, I'm pretty sure we picked the drivers. And there's seemingly infinite stream of funds. That's nice. Technical, blah, 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 blah. French cigarettes, hell yeah. There's someone who smokes cigarettes, don't do it. Truly bizarre car designs. Obviously, we're in our predicted positions here. We got the Ferrari. Vernier. Or Hemlock. That's how I'm feeling right now. All out and out partying the rest of the paddock. Yeah, we don't want to go to Bancroft. We don't want to. I got liver disease. I can't do all out partying. Do we do Hemlock for the Cube Bear? I think we do Hemlock for the Cube Bear. Seemingly infinite funds, at least for now. We'll take it. So yeah, these guys pick, and then we get the 5th choice to assemble our team. I've seen very little of this part of the game. I mean, I think immediately we have $60 minus 14, so do we have $46? Actually? Okay, so these guys are already signed. I think Bauer would be a good business-minded. Reckless. Likely to crash is not great. Rainmaster is great, so that offsets the reckless during the rain. Patriotic. So they like home races, which I'm pulling an American right now, where my brain can't remember what this flag is. I of all Americans should know. The focus is low. We almost get equal stats here with him, who is just personable. They gain +1 to engineer precision, which is nice, I think. They're expensive, but they got better focus, almost just as much speed as Bovar for $2 less, which in this game is a lot. What's Tim Morstan got here? Quali Master, nice. Personable, patriotic. So this would be 25 or 23 plus 19, which is 30, 42. We'd be fucked engineer-wise. We might have to go for the 2 Frenchmen down here. I don't like Reckless at all. Bonus to reliability is great. I think I'm definitely going to select Tristan Loop. Personable, business-minded, patriotic, decent stats. Okay, so yeah, that is what we already had. So if we did this, we're at minus 55. Yeah, not a good idea. Tim Morstan would put us with $9 left. I mean, if we go for good drivers and bad engineers, it's... Let's just see. Let's just see where we have $9 left. Yeah, so we would have to go all the way... We can't even afford any of these combos with this. So I think maybe we could keep Tim. Or do we... Okay, so this is where the money went. If we go experimental... I don't know what this does. Who do we not want? Their stats are 1 different on each. I think we go with the Quali Master. And then we have to go with someone... Patriotic, Speed Freak. But a lower chance of increasing focus. Hooner. Damn, that's not great. These are not great. I don't want to go with the conservative car, though. Maybe we go with this guy. Low focus isn't great. And then engineer, we'd have to go... We can afford 11. Well, why is there no one for 5? So, we'd have to get this guy. Result built... I mean, that's actually not bad. I think that's good, especially for a $4 guy. But if I do this... Again, I wish I had an idea of what this was doing. I guess we'll figure that out later. That gives us $13, which lets us go up here for a $7 guy and a $6 guy. Let's go you. Oh, I was reading that wrong. So we can only get a 6 or less. Speed and skill. I think that is it. We obviously can't afford that, that's over budget. So going conservative increases reliability though. I think, hold on. You're my number 1, you're my number 2. I don't like the conservative option, but we can plus 20% on steering performance. And steering tuning is going to be nice, I guess. We're going to be corner masters. So, the extra reliability is nice. Experimental, that's like, ugh. But it means it could be much worse or much better. Interesting. Yeah, I think we're going to go this. Maybe not the best, but hey. Hey, it's something. Obviously, Ferrari are going to take... They always seem to take, from what I've seen, Mach and Moretti. Ryan and Woods always get picked there. I think these two chose interesting ones. I have no idea how this is going to go. No idea. Sponsors, blah, 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 blah. Okay, for 2nd or above, 5th or above, 8th or above. I mean, I think we got to go with this one. Right? Or is this points? I'm assuming this actually might be points per season, or points per race. I have no idea how this works. I skipped a lot, right? Of like people's videos to not see stuff like this. But now I'm regretting it a little bit. I mean, this one has the most race income. We just might never get the bonus. This has to be positions, right, for the season bonus. That's how I'm looking. But the fact that it's 1 or above, right? But you're guaranteed 12. I'm going to go speed dart, just because at the very least the race income is more. At the very least. We got a car, though. And we got good reliability over here in the 2nd car for some reason. Ah, the handy trait. Okay, right. Perfectionist. Hell yeah. Risk taker. Okay, calendar. I'm pretty sure the calendar, it's always the same racetracks, but it's random order. Yes. So, they're obviously renamed, and some of them look different. Some of them look very similar, like Sao Paulo looks very similar. Silverstone does not. Monza does. Spa does not. I think this is supposed to be Imola. I have no idea. But you can see modifiers here. Dangerous, plus 50% chance to crash. Is crazy. We got a lot of wet races in the beginning of the season, though. A lot of wet races. Wide overtaking chance plus 50%. Engine performance is going to be way more. Engine performance is less here, chassis here. So we've got a lot of conflicting stuff at the beginning here. But a lot more engine than anything else. So we have $1. Yep, the menu shows, yep. So we can go for... Alright. Reliability. Performance. Car, okay. Yep, and then you can equip it. Upgrade parts. Right. Right. I mean, we get a boost on steering. I think we're going to do steering immediately on, No, wait, this is just where the parts are. Right, so we can't afford any upgrades here. I'm pretty sure. Let's find another team. Crazy. Build new, $5. Okay. Alright, so we're not going to be able to afford anything until after the first race, which we should just kind of get to. We're expected to finish 5th. We're the maroon colors. We got Tim Morstan and Dino Pellegrini. Or Pellegrini? Pellegrini. We're going to go with Pella. Let's go. Let's continue on. Looks wet. It looks very wet. I do understand. So the one thing about this game is practice is qualifying. And I will explain how this works in a moment. So I do actually know how all this works. We're going to go out on wets. We don't have any way to tune. Let's split them up a little bit. It's actually Inter's time. I messed that up. So I have to send him out, even with that mistake? Okay. Okay, well, immediately I need to click this to just see. It's a little loud. It's a little loud. Sound effects, interface. Let's get that down. I mean, it's still pretty loud when the engine goes. Alright, let's go back. Get that down, do this. Oh, I never sent him out, damn it. I'm done. Look, I'm not gonna... Even though we accidentally went out on West, people are out in softs right now, actually. I don't think it's that dry. If you look down here, I don't think it's that dry. We'll immediately put it up to him. We don't need to. It goes pretty fast anyway. It's already like a ×4 real life time, I think. Yeah, so we're gonna look slow as molasses compared to all these guys now. I'm an idiot. Right? Oh, I'm a total idiot. Oh my god. Oh, I'm big time. I just realized how stupid I am. Oh, we're gonna qualify last for this race. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, everyone started off on softs. We're gonna start off on wets and inters for the driest time on the track. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, I immediately forgot it's practice qualifying as soon as I said it. There's no point getting off the inters, I think. But there would have been a point getting off the wets before. We're gonna be 19-20 for this. Absolutely. Look at that. We're actually not that far off the soft pace, so maybe the inters were something here. Maybe the inters were something. No, they were even slower than the wets. I don't understand that. We're not last though, so there's that. The track got worse, got bad enough. But where could we have been? Being the first out on track. That's why Morrison's time looks so much better. Okay, now we're here tuning, which looks like this, where if you get in the golden tune, you get a bit extra, but if you get in the red, I think you get a decrease. I think what would be most important is the chassis, but now we have to do some mental math to see what would be more mathematically worth it chance-wise. It's like a little bit of gambling. I think I'm going to go for the 1 to 16 here. We have a bunch of these. That's what we can spend them on. I got 1! I don't want to talk about it. Do we gamble it all again? 2 to 5 for 2 versus 2 to 16. So that would be 2.5. So this is more worth it. Plus 8. 0 to 2. Let's go for the guaranteed. Go out on inters. It's definitely inter range. Oh, I feel so stupid. I cannot describe how stupid I feel. Let's get him in here. Oh, send out. I keep forgetting to do that. Okay, we got about the same amount here. Let's 2 to 5 better. 1 to 2 because it's guaranteed. 2 to 4. 1 to 5. We got the 5. Hell yeah. Ooh. 1 to 14. We got the 12. That's beautiful. 2 to 5. Absolutely. 1 to 5. We got a 4. Enters. And then send you out. Okay. If it lets up after this point and starts going like down that way, we could set something at the end that would be better, but most likely not. But we have a chance to improve our time here. I think more than anyone else. Slap is going to be a breeze. You love to see it. But how are we feeling? Green for Morstan. Especially because he was on wets before. We got greens. Mock's going quicker too. Well, Mock's in a Ferrari, so he should be up there. I don't think many others are going to improve. Even Ryan, like if you see all those whites, we might be the only ones to improve in this qualifying. Oh my god, 8th? Where's Pellegrini going to go? 13th, I mean, it's better. But Morstan, man, that's what we need. A nice 8th. Knight doing really well in 9th and 12th. Especially since they're expected to come in last in the whole. But look at them. LaRue's in Lotus, basically. What should be? They should be up there with Maldonado. But looks like McLaren doing kind of a wonder here and beating Ferrari. The wet conditions letting them do it. This is the whole game. You can't zoom in. You can't do nothing. This is the game, man. Obviously, there's more to the race. Okay. Absolutely 3 to 12. Got the 12. 3 to 8. Got the 4. 0 to 14. Got a 1. Not great. 1 to 5. Got a 3. Not great. Do we go for the 1, 2 or 0 to 5? 0 to 5. Fuck it. We got a 3. I'll take it. We're close to that wet range, but we'll go out on inters again. Gotta get as many tunes as possible. 1 to 5, 3 to 7, or 0 to 20. We could get the 0. That's what's so upsetting with this, but if we get the 20, fuck it. We got 2. So we got less than what we would have been guaranteed with the other one. Fuck. That's the risky pay. 11. That makes up for it a little bit. 2 to 5, absolutely. 0 to 4, got 0. How are we looking on this now? Yep, still. Okay, people are improving, so there goes that. Once it gets to wets, though, no one is improving. That will be the thing. Let's get this sped up a little bit. Let's see what Morstan can do. Still in 8th. Pellegrini's been knocked down to 14th. I don't know if there's slipstream in this game. No idea. I don't think so. But maybe. Possibly. Morstan is improving. Pellegrini dealing with traffic, so I don't think they are going to improve. Yeah, they had to pass the 12. Well, it's not the 12. It's whatever position they're in. So that's what I'm going to say a lot. Morstan improving in both sectors so far, though. Pellegrini not improving in the second sector. Looks like Morstan will be our clear number 1 speed-wise. Hey, Reynard! How you doing today? Sadly, we are not hat racing, but we are hat. Okay, he improved, but he didn't go up any spots, but he basically has confirmed that spot. Welcome to the Golden Lap, where we are. I don't remember what team we are. I don't remember the name. I don't. What does this do? No. I do not. But we're the red color. We do be red. Maroon, baby. Welcome to Sao Paulo. But it's not called Sao Paulo for licensing reasons. And also, Reynard, this is not just regular hat racing. This is hat racing in the 1970s. And also, drivers can die when they crash. 5 to 13 is way better. Got the 10, 4 to 9, got 9. 6 to 18. So hold on. We gotta do some math here. We do not want to go over 75. 75 minus 58. I'm not doing it in my head. 17. So we could go over the gold tune with this. The gold tune gives us a bonus to these points, right? If we get an 18, we go over it. But the odds we get an 18 are so low. We got a 13. We got a gold tune. Got an achievement for that. So look, we're at 81 over 75 now. So we'll start focusing on that. It might be wets time. It's time for wets, sadly. So this is where everyone qualified. Unless, yeah, no one that we care about is improving. Pellegrini, sadly, 14th. Morstan, though, with a clutch 8. We're really proud of him for that. But yeah, very much is the 70s. Drivers can die and they will be replaced. We got a 9 there. 11, hell yeah. Okay, so we want the 8. Oh, that's another gold tune. That's what the achievement was for, getting them both on the same qualifying. 2 to 5, absolutely. 1 to 5 plus 4, and we're on to wets. Oh, those golden tunes are going to really help us in the race. And also, this practice is also qualifying, so that's why this matters so much. But yeah, I fucked up and sent him on the wets instead of the intermediates first, Morstan, so he really made up for it on this third lap. But now it's the wet period. No one, like you can see, everyone's going to start doing that themselves. But yeah, if you crash in this race, and there's a high chance it's going to have a higher chance it's going to happen because it's raining, your drivers could die. And that's just crazy to me. It happens, too. It happens. It's not, like, rare. Morstan keeps saying he's in the zone this lap. Every lap. He's got a Ferrari to slipstream. Again, no idea if slipstreaming's here. That Ferrari, one of them just said a purple third sector. Look at the top 3, how close they are, the McLarens and the Ferraris. And again, they're all not called that in-game for legal reasons. But I'm surprised Viabas actually and Maldonado are so close. It's the wet weather really evening things out. These Ferraris are way faster than everyone else. The McLarens are like kind of close, but like they will literally lap everyone except the McLarens in a race. It is realistic that way. Very realistic that way. But yeah, no one is going to be improving anymore. Might as well just go super speed with this. There's going to be no interest because the weather's just getting worse. The only thing we have to do now is the tuning. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, let's go 4 to 12. And we got the 12, 3 to 9, 3 to 10, 2 to 4, and we can't do any others. Alright, back on those wets, baby. Alright, 1 to 12, of course, got a 10. 3 to 17, got a 3. Fuck! 1 to 4, got a 2. 3 to 10, got a 7. Okay, it's something. It's something. It's something. Oh, 8th for first qualifying though. It's pretty good. Our team's expected to finish 5th in the season at the start from the start, so we should be 9th and 10th. So 8th is good. Oh, yellow flag. Who crashed? 10. LaRue's crashed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That fucks our shit up. That ends everyone's lap. I mean, there's actually no point in me doing this. That was dumb. I think now it's fine, because by the time... Actually, cancel. By the time we get there, it might be over. And no. Close, though. Actually... Basically perfect timing. Basically perfect timing. LaRue's has a DNF now in qualifying. Doesn't matter, that's where they were going to qualify. But if they're dead, that's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, Knight having a much better... So Knight, these black with white innards, white numbers, they're supposed to finish last, expectantly. So the fact that they're 9th and 13th is pretty impressive. This was also our last laps. That's it. So, McLaren, surprising with a 1-2 qualifying over Ferrari. 1 to 20, please get a 20. 7, okay. 5 to 20, please get a 20. 15, I'll take it. 1 to 4, okay. 2 to 6. Alright, so that's what we got, 81 and 56. You know what, let's try and do it, go out again. I have no idea if it's going to be worth it or not. To try and go out again like that. Look at that backup over here, by the way. All of them went out at the same time. Oh, well, definitely not now that I forgot to send them out. Four to 6, 2 to 5, 2 to 5. Oh, so close to another golden tune. We're 10 away. I mean, you're definitely not making it out. Yeah, also, Morston's not making it. Alright, 8th and 14th, not bad. 14th is bad for us, but 8th, good. Pellegrini, we had to kind of conserve the budget with a little bit there, so kind of to be expected. We did pretty good. We're right behind a Pope car, which honestly we should be ahead of. Pope did really well. So did Knight. April didn't do good. Bancroft didn't do good. We're Hemlock, by the way. Wayland, not so great. Wayland should be finishing 4th, man. But yeah, it's looking like rain, and even more rain. Torrential rain at the end. 1970. LaRue's didn't die. LaRue's didn't die. Gabriel's still alive. Gabriel. However you pronounce it, sorry. Oh, my God. Okay. I think we're going to obviously start pushing. We're all starting... Oh, it's full wets from the get-go. Wow. Okay. Alright. That's crazy. No, I don't worry, I get this. Don't worry, I get this. Hughes! Wait, who's Hughes? Is he one of our guys? He's one of our engineers. Fuck! Bro, party too hard. Morstan! Half of our team is hungover. How great! So one thing we're gonna have to manage is not only tires. Oh my God, that's so loud for me. Oh my God, that's so loud for everyone. Let me turn that down for Jesus Christ. That was so loud. Up, whoa, Pellegrini, I missed it. Up to 5th. Morstad keeping his position, which is impressive. But up to 5th, trying to catch a Ferrari. It's crazy. By the way, we have this stress, which increases crash chance. The more they push, the more they have a chance to crash. But I want to see if we can do something here. I mean, we probably want to keep this low. Let's just make sure we're conserving. And we can finish the race. Pit strategy is going to be big today. Whether it's a 1 or a 2 stop, it's going to be a 2 stop. But it's going to be a 2 or a 3 stop, actually. Pellegrini, though, shooting up from 14th into 5th is insane. Moretti pushing away from the field, though. And you can see that difference between those two teams to everyone else. We are kind of being a bit of a roadblock here. To Laframboise. But we're still, we're hanging in there. You know, we're hanging in there. Let's push a little bit more. See if we can get away. We'll be chilling on fuel. Ooh, bad turn there for Morstan. Pellegrini and Laframboise starting to push away from the other ones. But you can see that Ferrari just making work of the whole field in clean air. Viaba, yeah. Oh, Morstan dropping like a fucking fly. Let's maybe stop him from pushing as much. Maybe he's making mistakes here. But Pellegrini looking like he's pushing away a bit. Laframboise starting to come back a bit, though. A tiny bit. Morstan, though, back down to 10th. Still points paying position I'd be happy with. Especially with Pellegrini up in 5th. Like, stop the race right now. Please. Especially with the fact that we chose a conservative car. And had to budget our money for drivers. Okay. You know what? A bit more. A bit more. Because Morstan has really fallen off here. I don't know if he'll be able to keep up at all. He's falling back to Campbell. Honestly, we might just have to chill with him. Whereas with Pellegrini, we seem to be forming a gap here, which is nice. You love to see that, but it'll all come down to pits. I have no idea how fast or slow our pit stops are. I assume they're relatively slow. But Ferrari, Moretti already 21 seconds ahead of Ryan. It's insane. Woods falling behind Mock and Ryan. And the only reason Mock is held up here is because Ryan's there. Yeah, so we are the bread of quite a big sandwich here. Of 4 other drivers. I'm really surprised with Pellegrini, and I'm loving it from him. I'm going to push Pellegrini a bit more than I am Morstan. Just so we can offset their pits maybe a little bit. Nah. We won't do that too much. We can just do that manually with when we pit them. Obviously, the Pellegrini gap is about 20 seconds to Woods, but, I mean, hey, could be a lot worse to Woods, actually. If Woods kept up with those guys, it'd be insane. But if these two start squabbling back here and Pellegrini gets to pull away, I mean, I'm shocked with him starting in 14th and getting that way. That's how starts are, though. If you aren't good at the start on the start line, it's just not going to work out for you. Morstan back up to 9th. Let's push a tiny bit with the fuel. Maybe Morstan can get... He fell back 2 spots. Ugh. Morstan out of the points. I'm not exactly happy with that. But again, that gap to Laframboise, 3.2 seconds. Down to 2.6. We had a bad corner through there. But he's nailing these corners. He's pushing. He is pushing. Let's do it with a bit of pushing ourselves. We're breaking away from those guys behind, though. I thought that was us. Oh my god, I thought that was us. So is pitting gonna happen? That's the question. So, Hostler, out of the race. That's how it is. Will the Ferraris be pitting? No. So we're not pitting. Even though it might be good to pit now. I think actually I'm gonna pit with Morstan. A 9-second pit stop's not bad here. We're going to offset the tire strategy with Morstan. Maybe he can do something here. Pellegrini's going to hold his position here. We're not the only ones doing it. Okay. Okay. We come out in 15th, which isn't great compared to everyone else that we were with. They came out in the same spot they were in. So that did not work out for Morstan at all. At all. It's time to do this, get this done a little faster. Alright, does it automatically go back to... No. Let's push. I feel bad for what we've done to Morstan, but... Okay, we got a bit of a gap to lot from boys. That's great. That gap really formed. He must have been conserving off the launch compared to us. Okay. We're back up to 13th with Morstan. Don't know what happened to Campbell. Maybe, oh, I guess they pit, right? I'm dumb. Morstan, let's push a little bit with you. See if we can gain a bit in this third sector. Oh, we're gaining. Let's go back down there. We do got to keep an eye on the leaders here. Some of them have worse tire wear than us, specifically the McLaren. So once they pit, we should pit. That's one thing we got to keep in mind. No, I thought someone else crashed for a second. I don't know why. Such a shame for Hostler. LaRousse and Maldonado are going to be upset with 7 and 8 if that's where they finish. We're almost 1/3 done with this race. And the Ferraris, they're catching up to overtaking people, to lapping people, I mean. Morstan should be way faster than Von Heim. And them. He has way better tires. Okay, so some people are pitting off those tires. Okay, so definitely pit with Pellegrini. Definitely pit. Yep, Ferraris are pitting. Sadly, Lafram Boys caught up in the yellow flag somehow. So Lavera and Hostler both out. Possibly dead. Who knows? We're going to gain, hopefully, a couple positions here. Well, one with Bonheim, at least. So, Morstan's going to be back in the points. Okay, we're still ahead of Lafram Boys. By less, admittedly. Or around actually the same amount. So that's good. That's good. Morstan is ahead now. In 10th. And got a lot of air. A lot of... Basically alone. Sadly, Pellegrini's down to 7th, but that's just because of strategy. Now the top 3 teams look like what they should be. Now they do. Well, let's not push your tires. It's going to be a bad lap from Morstan, sadly. We got to be careful not to run out of fuel by the end. Got to be careful. But honestly, if we get ahead of these two again, I don't know what team they are. I forget. I'm pretty sure they're Lotus, though. We also, what's cute about this game is if you go on the corners, it tells you the name of the corners. It's cute. I love it. But if the tire offset gets us back in 5th, that would be gorgeous. Right now, it looks like that gap is a bit too large, actually, for that to happen. Jesus Christ. Who is it this time? Oh, Left from Boys. Bummer. But that's our guy behind us gone. And that's another point for Morstan right now. 3 DNFs in Sao Paulo, and the rain is only going to get worse, technically. I mean, not here, but it's going to be torrential later. We know that. We absolutely do know that. But this gap to these two has gotten way too big. 16 seconds is not something we can overtake in a pit stop. Especially if they take it now. Well, if they take it now, actually, it's not good enough. But it would actually, it would have been probably close, though. Push on fuel. We're 7th and 8th now. Because of Viaba. Morstan keeps saying this is going to be a bad lap every lap. That's the problem. Keep going. Steiner gets a slow pit stop. I don't really care about that. Oh, look at that. Look at that Ferrari lapping people. Already lapped P12. We're close to that chopping block in 7th and 8th. I feel like Morstan should be shredding his tires a bit more. We'll do it for both. You know what? Just full push mode right now. Back up to 5th. Hell yes. And with a large-ass gap. Oh, that's beautiful. But of course, there will be an offset from our next pit stop. Hopefully, though, those guys have to make another. If those guys have to make another, I think that's 5th for us. And we're up close to 7th with Morstan. Maldonado's way faster than him, so that's not going to kind of go our way at all. We're close to being able to end the race on push. Strangely enough. Okay, LaRue is already destroying that gap. He is pushing those new tires. Oh my god, that gap is just gone. That gap is actually just gone. He caught up 7 seconds this lap? No! Okay, that's nuts. Alright, say goodbye to P5. Say hello to 7th and 8th. Again, unless the pit stops, we might get 6th. Passing might be hard, though, in the rain here. Morstan, every lap is a bad lap. I mean, I don't know what that is with you. I don't know what that is with you. But yeah, it's a Ferrari 1-2, of course, by a fucking mile, as it's always gonna be. Unless they crash. They have both lapped the same amount of people. 10 of them. If we pit here, those will definitely last. But we can't push with Morstan anymore. At all. Well, tire-wise. Maldonado is gaining here. I don't think Viaba's gaining on us, though. which is good, especially when he gets lapped. Oh. Yeah, that gap's staying the same. Okay, we're in 7th now. It's bound to happen. These guys are way faster than us. I like how it's a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 for the teams. It's going great there. Or whatever this team is. I think that's the Williams team. With 2 DNFs. I could be wrong. That's just such a bummer there. We're about to get lapped by a Ferrari in a couple laps, too. I'm wondering if I should bet on another safety car for Morstan. And push his tires, but I don't think I should. Also, that gap to Viaba is going... Actually, it just went down a lot. It's going up and down like crazy, man. That's going up and down like crazy. Acosta in the pits. Doesn't matter for us. Does not matter for us. And he has a slow pit stop. Losing out on a lot there. Morstan is being caught up by Moretti big time here. Hopefully he just passes us in a nice straight. Or quick and clean, just like that. We'll take it. We will take it. We're getting very close for these tires, by the way. I don't know what they're at. What are we looking at tire-wise? I wish I could see an actual, like, real percentage, but... 15 left. That's how many we... Okay, okay. Okay. Let's push. With Morstan. And then if we just chill, these tires will make it to the end. No. We're gonna wait. Fuck it. Push. Even though it really doesn't matter, actually. Okay. Decision done for me. Now, do I pit with Pellegrini, though? I don't think I do. 11 laps left. Yeah, we still have 900 performance on these, and the max is 910. Now, I don't know how much that is. If we look at, like, softs. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. It's half. It is half. But no. Not yet. I wish that was a better timed one for us, but... I mean, we'll look at what the Ferrari... Actually, we can't. Too late for Pellegrini. The Ferrari went in! Both Ferraris don't go in, though. We should have pit. What's the gap? The gap is huge. I think we get away with a pit no problem here. Even not under safety car. As long as we don't get passed by our teammate, we're good. Look, we're good. We're good. We should be good for the rest of the race. I may have pushed a bit too long with Morrison off the restart there, but we're nowhere near LaRue's in order to pass him. Viaba's right back on us again, which isn't great, but they have to pit again. We have fresher tires. Or they just have to back off their tires a ton, right? So I think we have a confirmed 7th, 8th. We bare minimum have confirmed 7th as long as both of our drivers finish. Getting passed by another Ferrari there, finally. Yeah, the top 10 are so spread out, and then the backs, like 5 of the 6 are really close comparatively. Oh. The top 9 and 10 are just nowhere, though. Morstan finally said this lap's going to be a breeze. Hell yeah. Morstan can't afford to back off, but he's the one I want to back off the tires a bit. Let's do it a little bit now so we don't have to later. I mean, the gap's still going to go up. Yeah, if the gap's... I mean, it's not climbing anymore. It's going back down. We got like a lap and a half on that. Yeah, we'll be fine. We will be fine. Beautiful. Great first race, especially when we're expected to finish 9th and 10th. 7th and 8th is a huge difference point-wise. It's a huge difference point-wise. Christopher Fisher, slow pit stop, doesn't affect us at all. Now, if LaRue's has a slow pit stop, no, it's still impossible. Still absolutely impossible. But from 9th to 14th, even 15th, they need to pit again before this race is over. Acosta might not, but, well, yeah, Acosta does. If we almost need to, those guys all definitely need to. Look at that. That's big pit strategy differences. Knight could be getting a point. Nah. Well, maybe if Rodriguez can get into 10th after Campbell and Fonseca pit, Rodriguez might be on for a point. How nice is that? And yeah, Morstan really made that gap appear. Let's chill on our tires a bit with both of them. Less chance to crash too. Beautiful race, guys. It would have been nice to get 5th, of course, but that was never in the cards with how much faster those cars are in the pace. The rain looks like it's starting to go down, though. It's definitely starting to go down a little bit there. Alrighty. Oh. 4 DNFs, though, is crazy. Von Heim, Laframboise, Lavera, Hostler. Absolutely insane. Also, Viaba pit. Ah, that explains it. Alright, let's go back to normal pushing. That saved like half a lap. Almost a whole lap on them. I don't know, maybe we should just go casual the whole rest of the race. Just make sure we're fine. We just got, yeah, go casual the rest of the race. We only got 1 lap. We're done because, we're done earlier because we got lapped. Right. Once you see that Ferrari finish, they'll stop right here. Oh, it wasn't us. Oh my god, Fisher. And it was no one in front of us to give us free positions. Damn it. 5 DNFs. 5 chances for deaths in our first race ever playing this game. I have literally never played this game before. And there are 5... How many people died today? How many people died today while we were happy with our position? What the hell? Oh my god. And on the second to last lap is crazy, man. All right, we got 10 points as a team. Oh my god. We did amazing. I mean, Chapman did so much better than us that they got 5th and 6th with an extra pit stop each. But man, we now need to see Hostler, Lavera, Laframboise, Vonheim, and Fisher. See if any of them are still alive. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, we're in 4th, actually, which is incredible. And we're technically in the fight for 3rd, but we're not. We're not. We're not. And we got 8th or above. We got $8, which is huge. I don't think any of them died. I'm pretty sure we would see a skull next to their names. Without using the highest engine push mode. That's crazy. Yeah, no one died. Well, that's crazy. I kind of was hoping someone wouldn't. I mean, not like that, but like just to show it off. Immediately, we should build new steering. That's 5. Are all of them 5? 5. 5. Yeah, I think steering is where we're losing a lot of our time. We built the car part. Hell yeah. And obviously, it's going to go to Pellegrini. And we can upgrade it to make it even more reliable. Okay, it's up to that 62. Not bad. Can probably last a whole race. So we did just make Pellegrini's car a lot faster. If you look, 20.99 here for the steering for Morstan versus 22.15, right? Yeah, that's better as it is. Okay. Probably not the... I should have probably done an engine upgrade for this, but obviously that's the only one that's going to be, like, engine heavy. Well, actually, we got a couple engine heavies right in a row, and I just upgraded steering. I mean, steering is going to be moderately important as well still, right? Obviously, we were on a very steering-heavy track. But listen, we get bonuses to upgrading our steering anyway, and that's kind of why I wanted to do it. But yeah, I'm so surprised that Morstan is worse. I mean, I guess they have the same speed, right? It's the focus that I was very surprised by that didn't pull through. I mean, I guess it's the aggressive from Dino pulling through as well. Morstan is also a quality master. That's something we got to remember. That is absolutely something we got to remember. David Hughes is a partier. That's not great. I shouldn't have. And he's also a risk taker. I didn't take a good look at that. But we are here. We are here. We actually did something great and got 10 points, which is unexpected. Knight got a point. Good for them, but it was kind of hard not to with 5 people crashing out of the race. Poor Wayland. Poor Wayland. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. I don't know how to save. I'm guessing it auto saves. Yes, sir. Just gonna double check. Yes, sir. All right, listen. I hope you all enjoyed. I had a great time tonight, as per usual. This game's fun. This game was fun. We're definitely gonna continue, of course. We'll see what we do next time. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. Maybe more of this. I don't know. I don't know. We never know here at the Hat Guy channel. You never know what you're in for. I hope to see you all there, though. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day and or night. Whatever time zone you're in, you're gonna do great things.